So guys, it was on the 19th of November. That was the time that my bundle of joy was about to come. So 19th, that day, I can remember I had a friend whom she came to check out on me, and I felt like I was like in labor during the day, unaumwa na tumbo, some kind of abdominal pains, blah blah blah. Then after some time it went away, and I told her, hey, nani, the way I'm feeling today, it feels like I'm going to the hospital like today. But after like a while, after like hours later, like let's say like 5 hours later, I was like telling my friend, I feel like I feel now better. I feel like it's not even labor pains, maybe ilikuwa tu like stomach pains and all that stuff. I've actually experienced that a lot during my pregnancy. So I just forgot about it when the pain went away. So ikafika usiku, my hubby actually came home. He came home. So during the night, I actually labored during the night. I didn't know it was labor. I just felt like most probably this is just normal stomachache. The way I've been feeling, the way I've been having to pains kwa tumbo, when you're pregnant. I felt like it's just normal. Maybe probably it's not like labor pains that were happening. So what I decided not to tell even my husband. I decided to like, okay, let me just like hold on it like this, and most probably it will go away. Maybe my baby is not here, and that time I was 39 weeks, so I was not like do. Was I 39? No, I was 40, but I was not due. But of course, I felt like I was not due. So I said, I'm not going to wake my husband up. Maybe it's just nothing, and he's going to work tomorrow early. So I just want to spare him the struggle of waking up for nothing. So ikafika asubuhi, it got to the morning, and when my husband was going, I actually told him, babe, I'm feeling like I'm having like pains, and it feels like it's labor because inakuja alafu inapotea. So he told me, I'm just a phone call away. I'm going to work. If you're really not sure this is labor pains, but in case of anything, just give me a call. I'm just a phone call away anytime, and I'll be here. I was like, oh, okay, like just go. Most probably it's nothing. So my husband left for work. I was left alone. Hey, let me tell you guys something. My husband did not even get to work. Alifika tu hivi kwa gate ya job, and I was like, hello baby, you need to come back, like has become severe now. Labor pains zilikuja ile kabisa. It was so severe, zilikuwa zinanishika like this, and then zinapotea, then zinakuja tena zinapotea. So I called hubby and told him, hey, you need to come back home and you need to go to the hospital. So he did exactly that. So he came back home. We took an Uber and we went to hospital. So guys, I went to Gatondo Hospital. Gatondo Hospital is in Gatondo. It's a public hospital. So the hospital is quite nice, quite clean. Everything is nice. People fear the nurses that they are Utatukano, but that place is fantastic. No one has an attitude. Everything just went down so well, and I opted for a public hospital simply because with my first child I went to a private hospital, and hey, I saw death with my eyes. So that's why I decided, no, I'm not gonna do private no more. I was like fearing most probably I'm gonna give birth to this baby then die. So I was like having those fears. So I decided to like, let me try a public hospital, and it was really a good experience. That hospital, if I must, I would 100%, 1000% recommend it to you. So we went to Gatondo Hospital, and the way a public hospital are these kinds of hospital where you find a queue. When you find a queue, you are like, this one is in front of you, this one is in front of you. So hakuna kuruka line. If you're a CS person, for me, I'm a cesarean section person. If you're a CS person, there's nothing you can do about it. By the way, there's really nothing you can do about it. you have to queue. Kama kulikuwa na mtu wako mbele yako, that person must go to the operation room, be operated when you labor there until it's your turn, of course. So I got there. So apparently this is what happened after I got there. I went, wanapimanga mtu njia. Normally, if you've ever given birth, you know what I'm talking about. Wanapimanga mtu njia. Wakisha kupima njia, they'll say how many centimeters you are now. And they checked my way. And you know what? I was 4 centimeters. 4. Na hiyo ndio time nilikuwa nimefika kwa OC because I labored the night. We went to the hospital in the morning. So we got to Gatondo at around 8. So at 8, I was 4. And I'm a cesarean section person. So these people are like, we umefunguka haraka aje, and people have been here for weeks and they have not even opened even 2 centimeters. And I just told the doctor, the nurse, maybe it's because I labored all through the night and I thought it was nothing. So you see, the more I was laboring, the more nilikuwa nafunguka. So the nurse told me, okay, just stay, wait for, there was a mama there mbele yangu. She was delivering twins through cesarean, so she was supposed to go to the theater, and then another lady, then me. So they told me, since we are going to put you as the third person because this one is an emergency, the mom with the twins, and this other one is just in front of you. She came so early, so we cannot do anything about that. But the rest of the people utawaruka because you're opening so fast, and we don't want you to get a normal delivery. And I was like, okay, fine. So nikaka hapo, guys, I labored there. I really labored until I couldn't take it anymore. And that time I had Ghanaians, like these ones that zilikuwa za nyuma, and I had beads. So they told me, oh, you cannot go to the theater with beads. Imagine me with pain. They want beads, and I was like, okay, let me call my husband to take this off. And yeah, that's what I did. He came, I akanitoa beads, and that was that. So after that, after the mama with the twins went to the theater, so we are 2 ladies now waiting. So we have the beds there. There are 3 beds. So those 3 beds are for the ladies who are going. If you go first, second, third, they're just 3 beds. So we are there. I'm left with the other lady. So the nurse told us, okay, come tena niwapime njia. And she said, oh my God, you are like 6. And they said, wait. This one needs to be taken to the delivery room immediately. Not delivery room, to the operation room, because they didn't want me to give birth normally, because my first baby, I actually gave birth to her through the cesarean section. So they told me they were not going to risk anything. I was taken. It was just an emergency. Wakanipeleka, and after the mama with twins came out, I went in. Niliruka huyu, I went in, and I wakanieka ile kitu ya makojo, do you call it catheter? Wakanieka catheter. And the doctor, I was giving that doctor my story. I was telling him like what happened with my first baby, how I got sick, blah 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 blah. Then the magic happened. Wanakufunikanga uso, then they operate on the other side. So they operated me, and I felt like really crying, because I felt my baby alifanya kitu like she didn't actually cry like no. She said like and said, oh my God, that's my baby. Then she cried in a way at like she's choked by something, and the doctor started asking, we ebu angalieni kama mtoto kuna kitu imemchoke, why is she crying like that? When they checked the baby was fine, akula kitu imemnyonga. And then the doctor just said, most probably watu wako ulia hivyo. And I was like, what? I cried that time so much. I cried. And at the moment, we are only me and my husband to Gatondo. Sisi wote wawili, but he is outside. He doesn't even know if I'm in the theater anyway. He's just out there. He doesn't know what's going on. Of course, when I'm going to the theater, I don't have my phone or stuff. So after I got out of the theater, I was taken to the ward. That's the time I got my stuff and called my hubby and told him, babe, do you know I already have a baby? He was like, no, you must be kidding me. It's 11 and you have already delivered the baby. We came here at 8 and it's already 11 and you have already delivered the baby. And there are people who came here like last week and they are still our bado hawajaoperatiwa because they're not in pain and hawafunguki, you know. So it was just like a miracle, but it happened so fast, so he came very fast. He came, you know, he looked at his chat, he was so excited, he couldn't even believe it. He told us he loved us, you know. It was such a good experience, by the way, so good. So that is basically what went down. And also my mother-in-law actually came immediately that day after we called her and told her. We called both moms and both parents and told them, oh, we have a baby, we have already delivered. I called my mom, oh yeah, the baby is here. My mom told me she can't make it today, but my mother-in-law came. She just took her car and came immediately to see her grandchild. So guys, basically that is my labor and delivery stories. And thank you so much for watching. See you guys in my next video. Bye.